impression. You are the future leaders of the Lord's church. Are you ready to take the reins of leadership? When I spoke to you a year ago, I challenged you to rise up as the true millennials you were born to be. You are to help prepare the world for the millennial reign of the Savior by helping to gather the elect from the four quarters of the earth, so that all who choose to do so may receive the gospel of Jesus Christ and all of its blessings. Tonight I want to speak to you about how you can prepare. Your responsibility to the Lord to help gather the elect out of the moral chaos and the swirling preponderance of sin in our day is no small undertaking. Lucifer and his minions are using every form of technology and communication to spread lies about life and about the true source of happiness. Thus, to do what you came to earth to do will require the finest leadership skills your generation can muster. Thankfully, we have superb models to follow. While the world may look to the considerable leadership abilities of men and women such as Napoleon, Joan of Arc, George Washington, Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and others, I believe that the finest leaders to have walked the earth are the prophets of God. To date, 16 men have been chosen by the Lord to be presidents of his church. Restored into this dispensation, this culminating dispensation in the history of the earth. I have personally known 10 of those 16 men. That says more about my age than anything else. Let's just put it this way, I no longer buy green bananas. I can even hide my own Easter eggs. Now, if you are serious about rising up as a true millennial, I urge you to study the lives and teachings of these 16 prophets of God. That study will change your life. May I share a few leadership principles I have learned from them? President Joseph Fielding Smith, 10th president of the church, lived just a few houses away from my childhood home. His two youngest sons were my boyhood friends. They often invited me into their home. President Smith was president of the church in 1971 when I was called to be the general president of the Sunday school. When my late wife, Dancel, and I accompanied him later that year to the first area conference held in Manchester, England, I observed a powerful lesson in effective leadership as President Smith asked for reports from general authorities who were gathered in a small room prior to the conference. After all had spoken, rather than offering dictatorial direction, President Smith stood with presidential dignity, inviting them to draw upon the wisdom of his 94 years. I believe that the finest leaders to have walked the earth are the prophets of God. Now, if you are serious about rising up as a true millennial, I urge you to study the lives and teachings of these 16 prophets of God. That study will change your life.